Welcome to Orion Valley.
Hello, fellow adventurers, and welcome to the Dingles and Donuts podcast. I am your DM, Sullivan Harris, and I guess in keeping with tradition, I'm going to toss it over to our DM, Sullivan Harris. Take it away, Sullivan. Hey guys, I'm the DM, Sullivan Harris, and as you probably could tell, Casey is not here today, so I am taking over hosting duties, but I am joined today by Chris Rowe.
That's me. Hello, I am Chris Rowe.
And
I'm Sven the Slippery.
Are you ready?
Sorry, turn that
You He's just still playing.
Just turn it off. For everyone that's wondering, good old Austin Burchard is off camera today.
Too many cooks, too many cooks.
Making sure our cameras are running smoothly, and as you can tell, he is doing a great job already.
He can't even
Good job,
control
Austin.
the one he's holding in his hand.
Anyways, who are you again? Let's get that from the top.
Oh, I am Sven the Slippery. I am a wood elf. I am a rogue, and I thieve things.
And joining us today is our very special guest. You are already looking at him, Ben Mannix.
Oh, I thought Chris was the special guest.
I'm pretty special.
I'm Ben Mannix. I am... Do I say who I'm playing, or is it a surprise?
We'll keep that a surprise for now.
Okay, you don't know nothing.
So Sven, last thing you know, you were taking a nap with your fellow Dingles back in the town of America, in the tavern.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that with my thinking brain.
Yeah, do you just want to give a quick recap of what happened in the town of America? Because it's been about 10 weeks since those episodes aired.
How long have I been sleeping? Jesus. So we went to a town called America, and they were missing their fireworks, so we had to go get them.
Good recap. But yeah, you guys all took lodging in the local tavern, and you all fell asleep. So it is currently the middle of the night, and a shadowy figure steps out in front of the tavern. Inside, Sven, you hear
Inside
a rock.
me?
No. Inside the tavern, Sven hears a rock plink against the window. Because something we didn't really go over much is Sven doesn't sleep, Sven just meditates.
Yeah, I meditate for 4 hours, and that's elving sleep for me.
But a little plink against the window gets your attention.
Oh, a plink against the window. This definitely has my attention. I rush to the window.
Outside the window, you see a shadowy figure standing down in the street.
I scream. Can I open the window? Do I have to roll to lockpick that?
The window's just open.
Okay, I open the window and I like yelp, "Get off my lawn!"
Oi! You Sven?
Who wants to know?
Who's asking who wants to know?
Shit, I didn't study for this one. Who are you?
My name's Saucyen, but you can call me Saucy.
Your name is Sausage?
No, Saucy. Almost like sausage.
I don't like this.
It's like tomato, but without the tuh.
Are you Sven?
Is he carrying a pizza box at about like crotch level?
Do you want to explain to him what you look like?
Yeah, so I am a tiefling, so I have pinkish skin with these white curling horns coming out of my head and long purple hair and beard.
I'm afraid.
With golden eyes as well.
I'm afraid.
You cannot make out his golden eyes from here.
You can't see them.
Oh.
But no pizza box to answer your question.
Large sausage and mushroom pizza, extra sausage.
But
what do you want from me?
Are you Sven? I'll kill you if you don't answer.
Shit. If I am Sven, will you kill me?
Maybe not.
I got good luck, so yeah, I'm Sven the Slippery. Hi, what's up? What can I do you for?
Chester Wiggins sent me.
Oh, I love that guy. He gave me a thieves amulet.
Yeah. So you're part of the Thieves Society, right?
Is that what it's called? Dead Thieves Society?
I think so.
Oh.
I don't remember. Oh no, it's the Thieves Guild.
Yeah,
I think
close
it's the Thieves Guild.
What rank am I in the Thieves Guild? Because
You are a master thief.
Okay, I was gonna write that down, but I couldn't remember.
Chester Wiggins gave you a little medallion that proves that you are a master thief.
Hello, I am a master thiever.
I am also a master thief.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to measure.
Well, since you're both master thieves, you can also speak in thieves' cant to each other.
Fuck.
So no one else can understand what you're saying except for you two.
Is anyone listening?
I could talk to you in Thieves Camp, but everyone else is asleep, so I feel like that would kind of not do anything here.
Was that in Thieves Can't?
Possibly. Do you understand Thieves Camp?
The mayonnaise rides at midnight.
Exactly. You like treasure?
Oh shit, I love treasure.
I got a job for you.
I don't like jobs.
Well, Chester Wiggins sent me and said you could help.
I like him, so that cancels it out. I'm mildly interested.
You know Westcliff?
I know. Yeah, I know Westcliff. I was there, I think. Was I there?
You were there.
That was the one I went to, not
That
East
sure
Cliff.
was.
There is some good shit there that would do me some good. And there might be some shit there you can find for yourself if you come help me get what I want.
Oh, what is it you want?
There's a very nice helm of teleportation that I need.
Like a helmet?
Exactly.
Like a teleporting helmet?
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
This dialogue is incredible, guys.
It is in the treasure room of Westcliff somewhere, and I need help getting in.
Is there anything like really cool else, or am I just getting the scraps?
You're getting the scraps, but there may be some really good shit. I'm just not interested in material wealth. I want the helmet.
I'm interested in the material wealth, so this seems like it's gonna go pretty well.
That's
for
open
us.
to you then.
Sven,
That's hi.
you are going to get an inspiration point. And since you guys have been failing so miserably, I've probably already gone over this in a previous episode, but you are going to get one sticky note. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. One sticky note with the poop emoji on it.
Oh, I was looking at
to
that.
place on your paper so you'll never forget that you have this inspiration point, and I am going to write on it for being sneaky.
I have inspiration points on the sheet.
Yeah, but none of you ever remember. So this is to Sven from Sullivan for being sneaky. There you go, buddy. Slap that right on. Now you'll never forget to use them.
Beautiful. I want to put it on the second page.
Good stuff.
When do I get to be a good noodle?
You're a good noodle once you get 20 of those.
Oh shit.
You have to save them up too. If you use them, they're gone.
Damn it. I'm gonna save up.
That's a lie. No,
Wow,
use them.
by episode like 1,000, you'll have it.
if I survive that long.
So are you going with him?
Yeah, I'm going with them. I vault out the window.
I mean, it might be a good idea to maybe leave a note for your friends of some sort.
Shit. I'm like one leg out the window right now. I'm writing the note on like the outside of the house.
Uh-huh.
I'm just scribbling it on some toilet paper I found. What did I write? I wrote something. Just insert the sound clip.
Oh yeah, okay. I looked at the camera, so I know to cut that out.
You're gonna notice that?
Yeah.
Pretty important.
Okay.
Hey guys, don't worry, I haven't been kidnapped. Something just came up that I need to take care of. I'll be back in a little bit.
Give me like 10 minutes. You know what? A couple hours. Alright, 3 days tops. Unless I die. In that case, do something shitty to Kaz around for me. That'd be pretty funny. Alright, thank you. See you guys. I love you.
Don't say anything, just look at the camera. Cut. Easy.
Yeah.
And then I throw. Oh yeah.
You just gonna pull it up now? Or?
I already read it.
Thank you, quality control, Austin. I wish we had a camera on Austin.
Can Austin be water boy? I wish we had him a mic.
Water. Come on, get us some water. Oh wait, Austin, yeah, get into the camera. Wave to the good people. Maul's here.
Not really.
This is not really
His play.
So, you're jumping down and going with...
Yeah.
What's your name again? I gotta write that down because it's weird.
Saucyen.
Saucy, right. Never mind. I can
Saucy
remember
for short.
Saucy.
Is that French?
It's kind of a weird mish of French and Russian, but yeah.
So it will take you guys 2 days to get to Westcliff.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna lay out the plan for Sven.
I gotta pack some
You like
trail
plans,
mix.
Sven? We're gonna lay this shit out.
The plans I'm used to is making like 6 of them at once, doing all of them at once, and picking the best one as we go through.
All right, well, we've got a lot of obstacles we got to get through, and I want you to be aware of them ahead of time.
Okay.
So as you know, Westcliff is a shithole right now. That's the best way to describe it. Orcs everywhere. The wall.
Well, that's just racist.
I never said I wasn't. Anyways, we got a thick wall. There's a lot of orcs guarding it. On top of that, there's a moat. And even if we get
Not
inside,
on top of the wall.
not on top of the wall.
Whoa.
This is some
They got a moat in the wall.
This is some next gen moat level shit.
That's called an aqueduct.
Oh no, that's what. No, but
There's the big wall that surrounds the kingdom of, or the city of Westcliff that you are well familiar with, Sven.
Like Attack on Titan.
Yes. And then there's a moat.
I showed something to the camera, so if you're listening to this on iTunes, go check out the YouTube video and find the timestamp that this is at, probably.
And leave us a review on iTunes.
Oh yeah, leave us reviews.
We'll get to that. Stay focused. There is a moat around the castle.
Thanks
of
for
Westcliff.
listening, everybody. All right, so
And that's it for this episode.
riveting.
Yeah, but there's a moat, water, the usual. Nothing fancy.
There's
there.
water in the moat?
Yeah.
They can afford that?
Yeah, they're pretty wealthy. They stole all the Westcliff gold, so I guess that's what they do.
Did they? Is that part of the lore?
I'm just assuming.
I mean, probably. They took everything else.
Anyways, but
They took their water?
They took their water.
But even if we get inside, there's magical defense system blocking the treasure room. So
I'm not very good at magics.
don't worry. That's where you got me.
Are you magics?
Possibly. You'll find out.
I don't like this.
We don't want any spoilers.
Anyways, luckily, got some nice inside info from Chester Wiggins. There's a guy we can meet up with. We go through the sewage system. This princess used to smuggle people out of Westcliff. And
Are we meeting a princess?
No,
Well,
we're meeting
no.
a gambler.
The princess smuggled men into the castle.
Never mind, she smuggled them into the castle.
Oh.
His name is Zephyr, I think. Did I get that right?
Yes, you sure did.
He does an underground gambling den, and we gotta meet up.
Gambling?
Gambling.
Gabling.
There's an underground gay den.
This just got really interesting.
Secure the gates. Lock down the moat.
Now we know what's really in the moat.
No, it's not water in the moat. It's just straight up semen
That's why they need that moat wall defense system around the entire city.
to keep the gays in.
For Zephyr.
Anyways, that's what we're up against. And that's where we're heading into. So that'll be fun.
Wait, then we just get into the castle after we go through the gay bar?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what? Is that the plan? We just get into the castle and then figure that out from there?
Well, once we get the helm of teleportation, we're boop out of there. So
Oh, it's true. Wait a minute.
So since you guys made Austin Laffy cry, that's a good time to introduce or not introduce. I probably already introduced it in a previous episode. The other new thing we're doing. So when you do something extra funny, you're gonna get a hilarity point.
Fucking love this.
And this is for the gay bar. And you guys are gonna share this one. So this is to Sven and Saucy for the gay bar. I'm gonna go ahead and split this right down the middle, so you guys both get a piece of this hilarity point action.
Is this the same thing as an inspiration point?
Yes, but it's funnier.
awesome.
Nice. I'm gonna be a good noodle by the end of this episode. Can't wait to blow them all at the gay bar. If you know what I mean.
Hide your kids. Sven is coming to the gay bar. Why did I say kids?
That's Casey. Let's be real.
I miss him.
Kazaron's not allowed to be within, 50 feet of a schoolyard?
Wait,
Oh,
sir. Wait, are we like...
I don't know that. He somehow was beamed on my head.
I think that's true. I'm pretty sure that's canon. You said it, so it's canon. Thank you, Austrian Mall. Roll the graphic.
We should just throw a mic at our technician every single time.
They probably can't even hear him. I'll boost the audio really loud so they can hear you.
I don't think they need that.
Probably not. But yeah, so that's the plan, I guess.
We're going there.
Yeah, so it takes you guys about 2 days to get to Westcliff. Nothing really of note happens on the way there. It's just smooth sailing. You guys probably just camp out for a night, I'm assuming. Nothing really bothers you.
We roast some weenies.
You can roast some weenies. I'm pretty sure.
Pack some.
Well, you've got some.
I've got survival
My
traits.
name's Saucy. Of course, I have weenies.
He's got sausages.
He's always prepared.
He
for
just like
any
lifts up his
sausage
shirt.
party.
He just has like a bunch of them. Looks like a bomb vest.
Jesus. But yeah, you guys make it. Sven, you start recognizing the roads that lead into Westcliff. But the closer you get, the more you start seeing what looks to be refugees just sort of scattered along the roadside, camping out. They seem to be people that were probably kicked out of the city.
Huh. Hey, yo, sausage boy. You want to take a detour?
Sure.
I like people watching.
I like people suffering. I mean, yeah.
All right, can we take a detour through the refugee camps?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, they're not huge. It's just like a couple tents set up around the side of the road here and there.
Are there little shops?
No, they are refugees.
They've got nothing.
None of them are gonna like start selling dirt.
Find a couple children for sale.
Great, we'll need them for the
Times are
campaign.
Buddy?
Nobody.
Oh, good.
He's back with Chester.
Oh, did you meet Buddy?
Yeah, you met Buddy.
I met Buddy.
Yeah, he was a cute little kobold kid. Kind of annoying, screechy voice.
Pretty annoying.
Hate him.
I met this weird guy too that had a red sweatshirt. I wasn't really sure what was up with that.
Did you kill him?
I was contemplating it, but decided that might disrupt my relations with Chester and decided not to.
That's true.
It's a good call.
You'll probably notice. So we moved through the refugee camp.
Well, that was
Okay.
fun.
So it starts getting a bit denser as you move closer, but you begin to see the giant walls of Westcliff. And the main gate that is at the end of this roadway, you can start to see that there are two makeshift watchtowers that have been erected on either side of the gate, and there are a bunch of large-looking figures just sort of standing around it.
Austin laughed at erected, and that made me laugh.
So this is the main gate, you said?
You don't get a hilarity point for that.
You're not even playing.
Yeah, this is the main gate.
Interesting. Yeah, this is probably not how we're going to get in, just so you know. It's pretty scary.
I prefer the back door anyways.
Well, the only other way into Westcliff is through the ports, which are on the opposite side of the city, and they are surrounded by some pretty sheer cliff faces.
Sweet. Did that car pick up?
Wait, wasn't there supposed to be
I didn't know there were cars in D&D.
Isn't there supposed to be something I'm looking for?
Something you're looking for?
Did you forget your own plan?
No, the sewage system. There's a sewage system Chester told me about. Where's that?
Hold on, I gotta adjust my mic. The sewage system is what you need to meet up with Zephyr inside
okay,
Westcliff
that's
about.
right.
So we have to cross the wall first?
All right.
All right, so we got to go to those ports?
Or we can go through the front door.
How's that front door looking? Quite guarded?
There seem to be about 8 larger looking orcs around there, and they are sort of, people are lining up to get in and out, and they're checking papers as people walk through.
I'm not very good at forgery.
When you look over, you do see a man is trying to get through. He hands the orcs his papers, and the orc just sort of grabs him by the throat and throws him to the side.
All right, so I'm not liking the front entrance.
Yeah. It looks like not good business going on up there.
I like the other option. Let's go away.
Cliff faces. All right, I guess we'll have to head towards there then.
We'll figure a plan out while we get there.
So there are, if you follow the wall all the way around, you eventually come to, it takes you a while, but you eventually come to a very sheer cliff face that just sort of goes straight down.
Oh.
The wall continues for about another, I'd say 1/6 of a mile out past the cliff. And there's just an expansive ocean in front of you.
I got acrobatics.
How tall is this cliff?
It's probably about 300, 400 feet high.
How many stories is that?
Can you make that jump?
A lot of stories. It's more stories than we've had in the Dingles and Donuts podcast.
This is a pretty solid wall, right? There's no breaches or anything.
Yeah, it's the safest place in all of Opier.
And it got overtaken.
Yeah.
Safe as my ass.
I got this.
What is that?
It's a reference.
Oh,
Nobody's gonna get it.
Anyways, do you think we could convince those guards to let us in?
The front gate guards?
Yeah.
I'm good at convincing. Let's walk back.
I'm pretty deceiving, I'll tell you that. Want to be a prisoner for a day?
I don't like that plan.
I don't know. I think it's a pretty good plan.
What if we're salesmen? We're oddities salesmen. I got weird shit. I have a doll. I have a dollar, like a US dollar. I got a jeweled dagger. I'll say that's like from a king.
Well, Sven, you also know that you and all of your friends are wanted in Westcliff right now.
Oh, it's true. Do they have wanted posters?
Not like just laying around on the ground by the cliff face.
Shit. So how would we get in on the cliff face? There's like ports.
There's a port down around the wall, but that's mostly just for boats.
So we'd have to shimmy along like a cliff face, or like...
I think it's just a straight drop.
It's a straight drop.
Like the cliffs of Dover.
I don't got no parachute. I'm looking. I don't see anything.
No? I could have sworn you chose parachuting proficiency when we made your character.
That's my favorite feat. Oh, speaking of which... Wait, can I say that I leveled up?
Oh, yeah.
I leveled up.
He leveled up, guys, just like everyone else.
Just like everyone else.
Whoa, that's crazy.
And this time I chose the dual wielder feat, so now I get a +1 to my armor class while I'm dual wielding a melee weapon.
Which will come very helpful when they try to scale down this cliff or whatever they want to do.
So I can have 2 swords and like stab my way down.
I'm telling you, let's give the prisoner option a shot. I think we can convince them. Orcs are stupid.
All right, that works.
All right, you got anything to bind yourself with?
Boy, do I.
Any chains or anything?
They don't call him Slippery for nothing.
I thought I had handcuffs. I thought I tried to pick up handcuffs at one point. I guess I
you
don't.
did. You totally did.
yeah.
From Crick's sex dungeon.
Handcuffs?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did.
You have like frilly, like pink padded handcuffs.
Yeah, they were like, oh, I didn't bring them today.
Oh, fuck. I forgot you actually have those.
In real life.
All right, let's slap those bad boys on you. Looks like
Chink.
they're just kinks, so they're pretty easy to get off. This plan will go well. Let's go around front. I bet we can get you in.
I gotta put my hood up. So I look like, oh wait, he's not wanted, I'm wanted.
Yeah, who knows who I am?
Exactly.
He's a nobody, basically.
So I'm just gonna do this.
Ooh, also, I'm a tiefling. I think the orcs will like me. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, so what are you guys... What's the plan here, though?
All right, so I am going to walk up with Sven, grabbing him by his fuzzy handcuffs, and we're going to approach those orcs.
Okay. You guys, there's like about 4 people ahead of you in line, so it's pretty quick to get you guys up to the orcs.
Good.
And when you get up there, the sort of biggest one is standing in front of you, and it's just like, papers, please.
Well, I don't need any papers because I here have a wanted criminal, and I was told to bring him into here. I would like to do that, please.
I thought the plan was not to reveal who I am.
What wanted criminal is that?
I flipped my hood off.
This is Kazaron Brightscale.
Shit. I don't like this plan.
He sort of eyeballs Sven a little bit. Kazaron is supposed to be a dragon.
Well, your information is wrong.
Roll a deception check.
That's D20, right?
Yeah.
He unironically asked that.
That's a natural 20.
Huh. Yes, I guess misinformation is rampant around here.
Oh, I sure do love seducing sea hags and fucking over my teammates. I'm Kazaron Brightscale.
See? How could that not be Kazaron?
Oh, it looks like a pretty lady over there. I sure want to slide my dragon scales into that.
Okay, he's just like, who gave you the orders?
Look, buddy, I am just a mercenary. I was given some type of information that the people inside want him. So they would like me to bring him to them.
It's nice to be wanted by somebody.
And then they smack Sven, and I'm like, shut up,
Oh,
Kazaron.
at least it's human contact.
Sven, you are getting one inspiration point, or one hilarity point for that sick Kazaron burn. Yeah, the orc is just like, all right, we're gonna have to send escorts with you though, just to be sure.
Oh, my favorite! I love
That's
escorts.
fine by me.
So he just sort of like whips his hand around in the air, and two of the other orcs step up to you, and he's like, "You're free to go," and motions to the gate.
Sounds good. So we're
I'm
going
in.
to keep on walking with them. But then I'm going to quietly whisper to Sven, just follow my lead.
Okay.
That's what I was doing.
And so then I'm going to say to the orcs, I'm like, wow, you've really done a number on this place, huh? Really cleaned this place up a bit, haven't you?
Roll a charisma check.
15 plus my charisma modifier, so 19.
He's just like, oh yeah, we do what we can.
Wait, what's that tower over there? What's I'm just pointing to some building I see to try and distract them.
They both look up at the building.
Okay, now we're gonna try and slip away behind an alleyway or something.
Okay, both of you roll a stealth check.
Can I slide a hand check to see if he's got a coin purse?
The orc or
The orc.
Sauce?
The orc. You can't steal from a fellow thief.
Yeah, okay. What'd you roll?
12.
No coin
Aw.
purse. Can you make a stealth check as well?
A natural 20.
I also got a natural 20.
All right, you guys duck down into an alleyway.
So did I just pinch his butt as I went by?
Yeah, pretty much. And they are both just like sort of looking up at the tower as you guys run away, like, oh, I think that's where that one guy lives. And the other one's like, no, that's where my ex-girlfriend lives. And that goes on for a while. And yeah, you guys are in Westcliff.
All right, smooth as butter. Am I right, Sven?
Slippery as slippery things. That's me.
You are right.
You guys are currently in some alleyways. And Saucy, you have a slip of paper with the address of Zephyr on it.
All right, we're going to have to quickly and quietly move through the streets of Westcliff and get here.
Do I still need these handcuffs?
You may want to hold on to them, but you could probably take them off now.
Okay, so you guys are running through the streets of Westcliff.
All right, got to find that address.
Scurry, scurry, scurry.
It takes He's in the shot. Get out of there.
Is he?
He's right there.
You're ruining the illusion.
You're not in this episode.
Oh, flip the screen. Oh, jeez. Okay, so yeah, it takes you guys probably about an hour or so, but you are able to find the building with the address on it.
All right.
It looks to be a tavern of sorts. The ceiling of this place, I guess it's the roof since you're outside, looks to be destroyed.
Well, that's one way in.
Pretty renovated to me.
They've got a big skylight.
All right, we probably should go inside. This should be the place.
All right, so how do we get in?
Is the door locked?
No.
The door's just open. Okay.
Fuck the door. I want to climb up.
Okay, go ahead.
Make an acrobatics check.
Climbing costs no extra movement for me for my second story work.
Ah, fuck it. You climb up. You don't
Roll
know.
for that. I already got a natural 20 though. So
You
climb
really
up really
climbed up.
well. It's very impressive.
I'm gonna go through the front door.
All right, you are inside. Sven, I guess you're looking down through the hole.
do I see him?
Yeah, you see him.
I wave up to Sven.
I wave back down.
So the bar is just kind of in shambles. The chairs are all strewn about. All the alcohol has long since been cleared from the shelves,
Well, it has
and there's no one in there.
no reason for me to be here.
So I assume we have to go downstairs. We're good. Is there a downstairs? Is there like stairs or a trapdoor or something?
Off on the far left of the building, there is a set of stairs.
I point to it and I'm like, that way.
I jump down through the hole and I do a sweet superhero landing.
Okay, now roll an acrobatics check.
Yeah, I need excuses to do that. Unnatural 20.
All right, yeah, you do a sweet flip and you land like a pro. Good job.
I walk down the stairs.
Okay, so Sven, are you following him?
I assume so.
Okay.
Can I perceive around to see if there's anything hidden?
Sure.
I'm not the best at percepes. I got 12.
Yeah, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
As you guys walk down the stairs, and it's a very ramshackle staircase. It's just made out of thin wood that creaks pretty precariously as you walk down it. And it just sort of zigzags down a ways. But as you guys get lower and lower, you start hearing some music. And eventually it brings you're in a little tiny, probably just like 5 foot by 10 foot area, and there's a door on one side, and you hear music coming through it.
The gay bar, Sven.
Oh, sweet. I put my hat on. Damn it, I don't have a top hat.
No, you don't. You have. Wait, what kind of hat is the?
You got the
plus.
you
have
got the
you have
fuzzy
Mr.
handcuffs.
Snowman's hat.
Yeah, Mr. Snowman's hat. It gives me +1 performance.
Top hat.
Yeah, he doesn't have a top hat in real life.
Oh, in real life.
Yeah.
I have one in my room. Anyways.
I wanted it.
Okay, you have your hat on.
Sweet.
All right, I'm gonna go inside then.
I'm ready to mingle.
The door is locked.
All right, I knock on the door.
All right, there is a little like eyeball slit, and it slides open, and you just see some pretty striking blue eyes. Just here, who is it?
I say in Thieves' Cant that Chester Wiggins sent us.
He his eyeballs squint a bit, and he's like, proof.
Oh shit, I don't actually have any proof. Do you have anything from Chester?
I have his thieves amulet.
Show them that.
Chester gave me this, and I put my thieves amulet through the window, and I'm on my tippy toes.
All right. And the door swings open, and when the door swings open, the music gets loud. It is bumping. And you see there are just flashing lights inside, tons of people dancing, and there seems to be like poker tables all over. And the man standing in front of you is, He is just as striking as his eyeballs were. He is tall. He is a bit muscular. You can kind of see his muscles poking out of his very colorful clothing. It's almost like a clown suit, but like with very bright pinks and blues. He is a elf, a high elf, Sven, you recognize. He has a bright pink wig on. His face is powdered, and he has a tattoo of a dog on his right cheek.
What a specific... This guy's pretty great.
And he just does like this really dramatic spin around. It's just like, come with me.
All right.
Oh,
This is fun.
this is a gay bar. I whisper.
Are you following him?
Yeah.
All right, so he leads you through the crowds, and as you guys walk, he just asks, so what can I do for you?
A lot of things.
Well, we are on a mission. We need to get into Westcliffe's treasure room.
That seems like a risky mission.
Yeah, it is pretty risky, but there's something I need, and he's along for the ride, so...
I get the scraps.
Well, listen, this seems very high stakes, and I have well past my thieving days, so I don't know if I can help you.
How's
I don't know, you seem like a pretty well-capable man to me, am I right?
I'm capable in many ways, yes.
Are we getting him to like take us to the castle or take us back to his apartment?
You want to go upstairs?
To the castle, right?
Sven, I think I know a way to persuade him.
We're gonna have to play with his helm of teleportation.
Yeah, you, how well is your weapon handling?
I'm pretty dexterous, I'll have you know. How do we get it?
It's fine.
All right. Is there anyone that can help us, or is there any way for us to convince you?
Aw, darling, there's no one as good as me.
I sounds like we need you then.
It's nice to be needed.
I'm like the third wheel of this conversation.
Well, listen, I guess I do have some information that could help you, but I'm gonna need something from you first.
That's the sounds of the bar.
His dog tattoo's making noise.
Hey Sven, you got anything convincing?
Like, what do you mean type of convincing?
I don't know, money or something. I don't know if I have any money.
Oh boy, do I got money.
Oh, no. Please chill. Money is not what I want.
Sven, I think you're gonna have to take one for the team here.
My prison wallet.
Jesus.
No, nothing like that. Good lord.
Oh, good.
And he stops, and you guys are now on what seems to be a dance floor with like glowing tiles below you. There are tons of people out here dancing. Most of them are orcs and kobolds, but a couple of them are like skeevy looking humans that were probably like bad dudes that lived in Westcliff beforehand that are thriving in this new place.
Are there
My
like
kind of place.
Are there like fantasy versions of like ecstasy going on down here?
There are people snorting lines of substances you've never seen before.
Can I check for any jugs around?
Jugs?
Drugs.
Drugs.
Yeah, I want to look for some. Like anyone just like.
You're just gonna wander off from this?
No, I'm just like taking a peek around me.
I'll roll a perception check.
Is there like a guy with a trench coat just in the middle of the dance floor?
Like,
Hey, I got a 16.
You spot on one of the poker tables, you see a guy that seems to have a pretty heaping pile of white powder that he is sort of just like divvying up to his friends, and then they're snorting it. He's like a big, fat, goblin-y looking man.
Think that's flour, Sven? Making a cake over there?
I mean, I feel like that would be a useful tool for me to have later. I go up to him.
You're just leaving the guy?
Can I be quick about it?
He'll be right
Well,
back.
as soon as you start to walk away, Zephyr is just like, where are you going?
I need it.
Do you want to do business or not?
I want to do business.
I just have to go pee real quick. Can I go?
He has a small bladder.
I have a very small bladder. I've known for having problems peeing on this podcast.
Roll a deception check.
That I have problems peeing? I don't think that's deception. What did I do last time?
You
I
were
peed
like
blood?
No, you drank it.
you drank pee.
Oh, thank God. I almost rolled a 1. What am I rolling?
Deception.
14.
All right. He's just like, fine. Make it quick.
I scurry over to the table and I'm like, 1 amount, please.
The guy just sort of looks up at you, and then just goes back to what he was doing, divvying things up.
Shit. I need it because I want to lace something Casey gets in the future. How would I convince him? I guess I'll just intimidate him. Like, you're gonna walk away from my business? And I like slam my little elf fists on the table.
All right, roll an intimidation check.
Oh, we got it.
16.
All right. He just like kind of puts his hand in his ear. He's like, whoa there! Don't get all frisky. You want some? You can buy some.
I thought frisky was like the point of coming to this place. How much?
That'll be 50 gold for a slice.
Oof, that's a lot of money. I'm gonna haggle that down to 14.
Are you saying that? Is that a yes? What?
I'm thinking. I pull my rapier out, like I brandish it a little bit, and I'm just like,
Okay.
Listen, this is. What's a good price for it? I don't feel like 50's a decent price. I'm looking for like 20.
I thought you were intimidating him.
I am intimidating him, but I'm trying to think to myself, like, what's a decent price? I'm not gonna be like free. I don't know. I'm feeling 20. I'll say like, I think it's 20. And
All right,
then I
roll another
brandish my
intimidation
weapon.
check.
16 again.
So when you do that, all of his friends that were sitting around the table like instantly stand up and pull out swords.
Oh.
But he just goes, whoa. Calm down, guys. I appreciate your gumption, kid. 20 it is.
Sweet. I will take one. What is it? A
Mystery
slice?
white.
One slice. He just like chops out a little triangle shape out of his pile and slides it over to you.
And what's this thing called?
It's called one slice.
It's just called one slice.
One slice of powder.
It's just a mysterious white powder. You don't know what it is. You don't ask questions here.
And all of his friends just sort of like look at you shiftily, but they put their swords back and sit back down.
Thank you, sir. And I set the 20 gold down.
And he grabs it and he just goes back to what he was doing.
Awesome. That's a very easy math.
It's very easy math.
I now have 72 gold.
All right. So back to business.
That was business.
You're right.
So you're coming back to Zephyr now?
Yeah.
So he's just like, I saw you go over there and buy some of that powder.
It's not for me, don't worry. I'm
Well,
holding
I
it for a
don't
friend.
judge. We all live precarious lifestyles here.
We're all just trying to have fun here.
What do you think would happen if I laced someone's drink with this?
Oh, they would probably see colors. Only colors. Colors they've never seen before for about 3 hours.
That's good to remember. I'm gonna write down colors for 3 hours.
All right. So you were saying you can help us.
Ah, yes. Here's what I need from you. And he very dramatically whips his arm out to the side, and behind him is a big stage, and some giant curtains that were there just sort of like drop down, and there are 5 archery targets there, just sort of like moving up and down, and he just yells out to the crowd. Music stops, and he yells, "How about a little archery challenge, everybody?" And
I'm the best at this.
the crowd just goes wild. And he just goes, "My friends here need a little bit of something from me, so I am going to give a little bit of something back to you in exchange." And he turns back to you guys and he's like, "Which one of you shall face me?"
I was hoping it would be dancing.
I thought I was gonna have to get up there and have a stripper pole.
Well, I mean, I'm an archer as well. Do you think you're better than me? I'm more of a mage. Why don't you take this?
I'll do this. I'm the best at this. I whip my beacon bow out and I brandish it for everyone to see.
All right. He jumps up on stage. Are you jumping up with him?
Yeah. Oh, I'll do a backflip up there
Roll a performance check.
with my +1 because I have my hat. Natural 20.
That is very impressive, and the crowd goes wild. So much so, a couple people in the front row throw you up about 15 pieces of gold.
Ah, I'm already making my money back.
Can I convince people in the crowd that Sven's a professional and that he doesn't do this shit for free? Get some more gold?
You don't need to convince them of that.
You roll a performance check as well. So that's like a hype man kind of thing.
Yeah, the greatest Sven of all. I got a 17.
All right, the people are like, yeah, he's right. And they throw up about another 15 gold pieces.
Is that like for? I'll just.
Is that for Sven or me?
They throw him at Sven.
Nice, good job, Sven. I got your money.
I'm already rich. Good thing you don't care about material things.
I don't.
And so Zephyr, like, dramatically waves his arm at the targets and just goes, 5 rounds, 3 arrows each.
Shit. I only need 1. I don't understand the game, so I probably need 3.
So this is going to be a mini game.
Ooh.
So go ahead and roll a d20 to see who goes first.
I got a 2.
All right. So what I need you to do is roll a d12 for me. Yeah.
I got it.
That's the one.
11.
Okay, so what is your wisdom modifier?
My wisdom modifier is +2.
Okay, so you are going to have 3 +1s that you can use at any point throughout this game to add to your rolls.
Okay, that's interesting.
So he is going to get the first move. So he is going to pull out his arrow. It's a pretty fancy arrow that seems to be like inlaid with gold. And it just whiffs past the target. And the crowd boos at him.
Good.
Yeah, boo.
And now it's your turn.
All right, so I just do a regular attack roll.
You are going to roll a d12 and a d4. And add them together.
Okay, interesting. So I rolled a 10 +1, so I have an 11.
All right, so you turn around and you shoot your arrow, and it pegs kind of near the top of the target. It's a respectable shot.
Wait, did I hit the target?
Great, you did hit the target.
Okay, it's like a bullseye.
Yeah,
It's like a normal target.
yeah, it's like a dartboard, you know. And he's like, not bad, and he does his, and he pegs his a bit closer to the middle.
Than me?
Yeah.
I don't like this. So I get to go again?
Yes.
Pop, 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 pop. 3.
So you shoot yours, and yours whiffs right off the side.
Ugh, I'm nervous.
And then he's like, wow, you're pretty shit, aren't you?
Thanks. I try.
And he shoots another one, and once again, his hit's like sort of on the edge of the target. Not a great shot.
Wow, you're pretty shit, aren't you?
The crowd cheers at that. I like that.
Do I get more gold?
Yeah, they throw up like another 5 gold.
I'm rich.
And
In
Zephyr-
between each of these, I just keep gathering the gold instead of shooting. Priorities. All right, so I'll shoot again.
All right, roll for it.
Can I do something in the split instant he shoots his bow?
What do you want to do?
I want to cast Minor Illusion to make it look like he shot an arrow right in the bullseye.
Ooh.
All right. That's just a cantrip, right?
It's just a cantrip.
All right. So Sven, you're the only one that notices that the arrow actually just whiffs right past the target. But everyone else sees the arrow pack right into the center, and the crowd goes nuts. And the fear's just like, all right, you win this round. Total points, 60 for Sven and 40 for me.
Shit, I'm the best.
And he takes aim at the second target, and he gets it pretty close to the middle, but nothing incredible.
Is this one harder than the first one?
No, they're just the same kinds of targets.
Oh, okay. So I'll fire mine as well. I got a 6, and I'll add the one of my +1s.
All right, that
7.
pegs like right on the rim of it.
Okay.
Not too fantastic.
Just to get on the board.
He shoots again, and it whiffs on past.
Then I will shoot again. 7, 8. I got an 8.
All right, that hits about in the same place that your first arrow hit.
Damn it.
Nothing too impressive.
Do I split the arrow?
No.
Oh.
You're not that cool.
So he's gonna shoot, and it is going to peg pretty fucking close to the middle, and the crowd cheers for him now.
Shit. I need the crowd on my side. This time I'm gonna do like a sweet acrobatics flip in the air and fire it.
All right, make a performance check.
Don't forget your hat.
19.
So that hits almost directly in the center. It is very close. And the crowd is back on your side. They are screaming once again. And Zephyr is just like, all right, looks like it's a tie game. How about this? Let's up the ante a bit. Sven.
Oh, that's me. Hi.
How about the next target? Closest one to the center wins.
I thought that's what we were playing.
Sven, you have the upper hand. Don't take it.
One more shot each.
What do I get if I win?
He turns to the crowd and he's just like, he actually turns to that little goblin man and he's just like, I will buy you 7 slices.
I could kill Kazaron. Oh, it's not worth it.
All right.
I just want to beat him fair and square.
All right, so he turns around, he takes aim, and he whiffs it. Not very good at all.
So then I'll fire mine. 8, 9, 10, 11, and I'll add one more, because why not?
All right, that was a pretty solid shot. You got near to the center. And let's speed things along a bit and just do one for each of the remaining targets.
Okay.
So the next one, he is going to... It's a pretty bad shot. He gets out on right on the rim of it, and it's not too hot.
You know, I'll say, like, if I get a bullseye, do I win? This next shot.
What if you don't get a bullseye?
Then I'll eat my hat.
What?
He turns to the crowd and he's just like, how would you all like to see this elf eat his hat? And the crowd goes nuts. He's like, all right, bullseye for the win. If not, you eat your hat.
Yeah, that's the bold Sven I know. Hyping up the crowd again.
This better be worth it. Oh, I did this myself. All right, so if this roll is bad, can I use my lucky?
Yes.
If this roll is bad and my lucky is bad, can he... Can I throw everything around on the floor?
No.
Can he use his illusion thing again? Or would that be...
Yeah, you could try.
I'm always ready with that illusion if things go south.
I got a 12.
All right, do you want to use your lucky?
I'll use my I'll use my +1 to that just in case, or should I save that? Because I have one more +1.
You can, but you need to get a 20.
Oh. Am I rolling a d20?
No, you're rolling your two things.
How would I get a 20?
With your additional things.
Oh. What do I roll? Do I just roll my lucky with my d20?
Sure.
Okay. Do I add anything? That's a 12 as well.
Add your wisdom modifier. Or sorry, your dexterity modifier. You're shooting bows.
Oh, yeah. 15.
That's not gonna do it.
Damn it.
All right, I guess I have to cast my illusion again.
All right, make an Arcana check for me.
Of course. Ooh, I only got 9 that time.
So he tries to do the illusion thing, but it don't work. And the audience very easily sees through your shenanigans. And Zephyr is just like, well, that looks like a win for me, cheater pants.
I'm not even cheating. Who did that?
Who did that? And I look around in the crowd.
Who does that?
I'll roll a deception check.
Me too.
I got a... Shit, what did I get? This is gonna be insane. I got a 25.
Jesus.
Zephyr is just like, all right. Eat your hat.
Eat my ass.
Eat your hat.
Eat my ass.
Eat your hat.
Eat my ass.
Yes, Ben!
I will never eat this hat. It was given to me by Michael Keaton himself.
Well, that was the deal.
I don't remember that.
Eat the hat.
Can I deceive him?
Into what?
Pretend you eat the hat. Just put it
Like
to the
you're like-
side of your mouth. Oh, like shove it down your cloak.
I'll just roll to deceive him to do that.
Okay.
18 plus 7. 25. 26, I mean.
Nope, 25.
So yeah, I guess you just do
Yeah.
that thing where you like, and the crowd goes nuts, and Zephyr claps as well, and he's like, all right, come with me.
Awesome. Good job, Sven.
I did it. I put myself in my own problem and I solved my own problem.
Jesus. So he brings you guys to a back room, and the music is quieter back here. You can't really hear it. It's just like a little green room type area, like a dressing room of sorts. There's a fancy mirror with like the light bulbs around it where people do their makeup. And he's just like, so you need to get into the castle.
Mm-hmm.
That was the plan.
All right. And he opens a drawer and pulls out a little medallion with a frog-like creature on it. And he flicks it to you guys. He just goes, Bring it to the gates downstream. A little toad man will meet you there. Show him this, give it to him, and he will let you pass.
Shit. I could have just went back here and stole that. I say out loud.
Well, thank you, Zahir.
He then pulls out another drawer and hucks a sack at you, Sven, and just like thuds on the ground in front of you.
Jesus.
Good audio quality.
Yeah.
Check out the YouTube video to see what I did.
Whoa!
It's riveting.
It's not.
All right, what's in the sack?
Oh, you have payment for that great show.
Oh, I forgot we were performing. I thought it was like a game for my life. I'm used to those. One time I was on its terrible game show and the host had no idea what he was doing. I just wanted to die.
That sounds awful.
It was awful.
I would have killed him.
Listen to episode 25 to understand.
Well, listen,
that.
if you ever find yourself back in Westcliff, come back here and put on another show. The people seem to love you.
I wink at him and I'm like, he will.
Yeah, this is my manager.
All right. What are you guys doing now?
We're going to the waterfront, right? That's where we have to head.
Yes, the great downstream of the moat.
All right. Well, I guess no dilly-dallying unless you have any more business here, Sven.
Are you still offering those slices? Because I could always use more.
You tried to deceive me.
No. I didn't try to deceive you. We're trying to put on a good show. It was all for the people.
No slices for you.
I wanted more.
You gotta admit, it was a pretty good show.
Probably increased your business.
All right, I'll buy you one more slice.
Sweet, I got 2 of them now. What would happen if I gave a certain dragonborn 2 of them?
He would probably start seeing lizards flying through the air. Colorful lizards.
He normally does that.
And he walks you, as he's walking you guys out, he takes you to the table with the gnome guy and orders you guys a slice. Gives it to you.
I like this plan.
And
this is my actual plan for the trip. This is why I came. These are the scraps I wanted.
I'm telling you, you're gonna have a lot more where that came from.
Slices?
Well, I was just making an ambiguous reference, but maybe slices.
Oh, shit.
With that, find out what happens next time on this great Sven the Slippery adventure on the Dingles and Donuts podcast. Next time, I guess they're heading to the moat or something. Woo! We'll figure it out when we get there. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. On Twitter, we're Dingles Podcast. Everything else, we are Dingles and Donuts. You can keep up to date on all of our good stuff. You can also follow our Orion Valley Productions page. Keep up to date there. Leave us a rating. Leave us a note. We will read it on the podcast. And yeah, thank you for listening. It's been a pleasure.
I love you.
Bye. So it's, let's wait for the phone to ring.
Hello?
What?
I barely read. Oh, that one registered.